Simon here along with JL, bringing you yet another edition of Friday Night at the Foundry. And actually, this isn't just any other edition. We have a 2 out of 3 falls matchup for the Grand Championship. The defending champion, Empire's own Robbie McCann, going one-on-one with the man that earned the title shot recently on this program, the Apocalypse.
And I still say it's undeserved, Chuck. I don't think he deserves another shot. He's had chance after chance, but Tushan keeps stepping in and letting this happen.
Well, JL, he earned that shot, and you know it. He won that tag team matchup that was on this program.
I still say he cheated.
As right now, both men, the collar and elbow tie up, and they are jockeying for position. Neither man with a decided advantage as of yet. And it should be noted that all 3 of these falls, if a third fall is necessary, have a 10-minute time limit, JL.
Yeah, this is going to favor Robbie McCann because he is the lengthy competitor here. He can go the distance. I think it's going to wear out Apocalypse, and Apocalypse is just going to crumble into dust, Chuck.
Well, JL, you could very well indeed be right, but we cannot count out Apocalypse. But I'm thinking if I'm Apocalypse, I would go for the quick fall on Robbie McCann.
Well, it would be the smart thing to do, but I don't have much confidence in Apocalypse doing anything to Robbie McCann, Chuck.
And whoever gains this first fall is going to have a psychological advantage in this match, JL.
Well, they'll have more than a psychological advantage, Chuck. They'll have a technical advantage because all they'll have to do is get one more, and the other competitor will have to get 2.
Yes, indeed, as right now the Apocalypse has an arm wringer on Robbie McCann. Robbie McCann in a little bit of trouble here, and Apocalypse takes that arm over yet again. And Robbie McCann, he's hitting the right Irish whip indeed.
No, he grabbed the rope.
He grabbed the rope. Robbie McCann, a very crafty competitor.
That's why he's Empire's best.
One of the more accomplished competitors in the region, and also Chuck and Jimmy's Regional Hall of Famer.
And don't forget, Empire member. I got to put that out there again.
Yes, indeed. Empire has run roughshod over Foundry Pro Wrestling as Robbie McCann has Apocalypse in a waistlock.
Well, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't I bring that up? Why wouldn't we run roughshod? I mean, we are on top, Chuck, and there's more of us than there are of them.
Robbie McCann riding Apocalypse, showing that Robbie McCann would definitely have the advantage when it comes to flat-out technical wrestling. Apocalypse not known as a technician, JL.
And look who's at ringside to cheer Robbie McCann on. It's Little Texas, my own protege.
I see, yes indeed. Little Texas, the first time we have seen him here on this program.
I'm going to teach him how to be just like me, Chuck. I'm a role model for all the youth of America.
Well, JL, I don't think I'm the authority on that subject, as right now, Robbie McCann takes over the Apocalypse in a rolling neck snap. Shades of the late, great Kurt Hennig. He only gets a 1 count, however. Robbie McCann going for the quick fall in this first fall, JL.
That's smart, Chuck. Then he has less work to do.
Well, they only have 10 minutes in these falls, as well. But the Apocalypse fighting back at Robbie McCann in a jawbreaker. And now, the Apocalypse with the Irish whip. Robbie McCann off the ropes and a clothesline takes him down.
These guys are moving at top speed. They know time is not on their side.
Indeed it isn't. And a scoop and a slam, and right in the middle of the ring, the Apocalypse hits the ropes, and a knee right to the head of Robbie McCann. A referee down, he only gets a 1 count. Both men are trying to get that first fall. They have such a limited amount of time to get it, JL.
That's right. 10 minutes goes really fast when you're in this much of a competition, Chuck.
Yes, indeed it does. And Robbie McCann with the right hand staggers the Apocalypse. I think he may have angered the Apocalypse. And a headbutt. And another headbutt to Robbie McCann. And Apocalypse with an Irish whip. And off the ropes. And he has him up. He has him over his shoulder. And he slams him right down to the canvas.
Oh, right on his side. That couldn't have felt good.
And only a 1 count. Both of these competitors have only been able to get 1 count so far in this first fall.
Well, they're trying to keep it, each other on the edge because They know that first fall is really going to put them at an advantage, Chuck.
Referee Andrew McAllister down there to make the count. And Robbie McCann, he is in some trouble. Reverse atomic drop. And now he has his face smashed into the turnbuckle by Apocalypse.
It's not good for Robbie McCann, but I have confidence that he can bring it back, Chuck.
Well, Robbie McCann, like him or not, you cannot count him out, but the Apocalypse, he has Robbie McCann in trouble, ramming his head into those turnbuckles. And now,
it looks like, by the way, it looks like about half the time has already passed, Chuck. This can't be good.
Indeed, and the Apocalypse with a back elbow in the corner to Robbie McCann, and Robbie McCann goes down. He needs both these men, they need to get some 1-2, and that's the first 2 count of the fall, JL.
That's not good. I don't like that he's wearing Robbie down. Not only will, here it is, Chuck, not only will this work against him because, the psychological and physical effect of having a fall over somebody else, but you got to think down the road, the second fall, the third fall, how much energy are they going to have to go the distance, Chuck?
Yes, indeed. Well, Robbie McCann has shown himself to have a great amount of stamina in many matches that we've seen him compete in, but now he misses with that splash to the corner, and now Apocalypse, he spears Robbie McCann down to the canvas. He hooks that leg, referees down, and he gets a 3 count. Oh! Your winner of the first fall is Apocalypse.
That's not good, Chuck.
Yes, Robbie McCann, he's just 1 fall away from giving up that grand championship, JL.
Not if it hadn't. It's not going to happen on my watch. There goes the Empire. Just sit him out.
We see Jackson Pride at ringside now, JL.
And there's Jason Allen.
Jason Allen, yes. Jason Allen, we seen him and Jackson Pride a couple weeks ago gain a tainted victory over the team of Making Moonshine.
He thinks this is unfair that they're out here. I don't think so, Chuck. I've seen him do some diabolical things. I'm telling you right now, Apocalypse is not the candy-coated, sugar-coated, happy-go-lucky good guy that you think he is, Chuck.
Well, JL, you talking about diabolical.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're the authority on it, JL.
You know, you always make these insinuations towards me like I cheat. I'm the bad guy around here. I only do what is necessary, Chuck.
Well, there's nothing insinuating about a total fact, JL, and you know it.
Your idea of facts aren't my ideas, Chuck.
Well, right, Apocalypse has the mic.
What is this? What is going on here? 1, 2, 3. We haven't forgotten about you, JL. Against 1. I guess this is what it takes for the Empire to succeed.
Yeah, Robbie McCann won't even come back in the ring.
I just gave him a mic, Chuck.
What do you guys have to say about
Well, let's hear what Robbie McCann has to say.
No, he's done. He's done. He knows this is fair. He knows this is fair. You know, they're all part of the same team here. This is Empire.
Well, Robbie McCann, is Robbie McCann finally gonna get back in the ring? Has this second fall officially started?
But don't worry about it, Chuck. They'll do it in their own due time. Give him a minute to breathe. The guy just lost the first fall. Give him a second.
JL, there are no timeouts in professional wrestling.
No, but they haven't called for the bell, so the second fall hasn't started.
Well, I guess referee's getting with Robbie McCann. Referee Andrew McAllister getting with Apocalypse. I think, yes, they need to get this second fall started, JL. And a Robbie McCann with a cheap shot to Apocalypse. And now he's going to work on him with those shoulders right to the breadbasket in the corner. And a forearm shot. And Robbie McCann takes him right back over the corner. Wait just 1 second. I think Apocalypse blocked that. No. He couldn't. Robbie McCann still took the advantage on the Apocalypse, and now he's choking him in the corner. Robbie McCann starting off this second fall very aggressively. And now Robbie McCann is backing up.
He's got to come out there with full force, Chuck. He's got to come out there guns a-blazing because he's got to win this fall now, Chuck.
Well, he's got the leg hooked, and he only got a 2 count after that cannonball in the corner. Robbie McCann, I sense desperation in your competitor, JL.
No, not desperation. This is not desperation. He just underestimated how much tenacity that Apocalypse would have in the beginning. Don't worry about him. He's going to get it back.
Well, Robbie McCann with that headbutt to the Apocalypse and a elbow right to the back of the neck, and down goes Apocalypse. And now Robbie McCann, he's choking him. Referee Andrew McAllister needs to get in there, JL. Well, now he's counting him down.
No, come on. Just give him a little bit of time to get over there, Chuck.
And we got to keep in mind there is a 10-minute time limit to all 3 of these falls. Well, if a third fall is necessary, JL.
Well, I think it'll be necessary because I think Robbie McCann's going to take this. And then he'll take the third fall. I think everything will be just fine.
Robbie McCann, as far as the scorecard goes, is at an extreme disadvantage, JL. And Robbie McCann has him on what looks like a chin lock. I cannot tell from this vantage point, JL.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's got him in, Chuck. And don't worry, he's not choking him. Just, Apocalypse isn't that tough.
The referee's down there, and he hasn't ruled it a choke yet. But I don't put anything past the muscle, Robbie McCann, as right now the Apocalypse, he is fighting out of that hold. And now he hits the ropes, and Robbie meets him with the high knee.
Yeah, it's all academic now. I know he's going to win this one.
In the Oklahoma roll, he only gets a 2 count, but a very close 2 count. Oklahoma roll, shades of the late great Danny Hodge, and a jackknife pin, and he only gets a 2 count on that. Robbie McCann is really trying to tie this contest, JL. And rightfully so. He went for another Oklahoma roll, and he couldn't get him over, but now he rebounds with a front face lock on the Apocalypse. And he rolls him over into a small package, and he only gets a 2 count. Robbie McCann is really trying to tie this matchup at 1 fall apiece. But the Apocalypse, he is fighting back into Robbie McCann, but Robbie McCann takes the advantage back. Apocalypse with the headbutt, but Robbie McCann with the right hand. Both men trading blows here. Robbie McCann has dominated this second fall after that cheap shot, JL.
According to the clock, we're getting close to the end of the second fall, Chuck.
Yes, indeed, we are, JL. As right now, Apocalypse with the headbutt to Robbie McCann. Both men giving it their all here, like Robbie McCann or not. And these fans, they certainly love Apocalypse as much as they hate the muscle Robbie McCann, as Robbie McCann throws the Apocalypse to the outside of the ring. And an elbow from the apron.
Here we go. It's all over with now, Chuck. It's all over with now, Chuck.
Well, referees stepping in between the members of the Empire. We don't need any chicanery outside of the ring.
Oh, there won't be any chicanery. Don't worry about it.
And Robbie McCann, he just threw a chair right into the face of the Apocalypse behind the referee's back, JL.
What? I didn't see nothing.
Of course you didn't.
The referee didn't see it, so it didn't happen.
Very convenient timing on your part, JL.
What?
As right now, Robbie McCann, he's mocking the Apocalypse. And referee Andrew McAllister admonishing the other members of Empire outside the ring, Jason Allen and Jackson Pride. And now the Apocalypse is back in the ring, but time is ticking. Robbie McCann, he needs to tie this matchup up at 1 fall apiece if he expects to have any chance of retaining his championship.
He's got it. Don't worry about it. He's got it. I mean, he is cutting it a little close. I'm a little worried about that, but he's got it. He's going to be okay.
Well, Robbie McCann sends him a reversal of the Irish whip. He goes and And he takes Robbie McCann down with the spine buster. And he only gets a 2 count. Apocalypse, that chair shot outside of the ring, took a lot out of him. Behind the referee's back, I might add, JL.
What?
As right now, the Apocalypse, and Robbie McCann kicks him right in the head. And now, wait just 1 second.
It's over with. It's over.
Hits him with the pedigree. Robbie McCann has a leg hook, and he gets a 3 count. This match is now tied at a fall apiece. Your winner of the second fall, the grand champion, Robbie McCann.
Now it's tied up. Now it's getting good, Chuck. Because I think in the long run, this is going to show how good Robbie McCann is. He can go the distance.
There's no doubt in my mind, JL, that chair shot played a part in Robbie McCann taking that second fall. And afterwards, he worked over that head, that face of Apocalypse, and it led to the downfall of Apocalypse in the second fall.
Did I forget to mention that little Texas is watching from up top there? He's keeping an eye on stuff.
Oh, yes.
Just in case he needs to hand something to Robbie, like, I don't know, a towel to dry his brow off with, or a sports drink to give him a little extra energy, or a chain to knock out Apocalypse. Helpful things.
Oh, you had it right the first time, JL. As right now, Apocalypse, he's trying to shake off the cobwebs, I think.
He rocked him pretty good, so.
Robbie McCann, he's stuck with this strategy of working over that face, that head of Apocalypse. And
it threw him something. What did he throw him?
It led to his downfall.
Oh, now come on! That's uncalled for. Quit throwing soda pop on Jackson Pride. What did he ever do to you?
Well, Jackson Pride and Jason Allen, they have no business at ringside, and you know it, JL.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your standard out, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm sticking to it.
And right now, do we have this third fall underway, JL?
Oh, yeah, it's going. It's on.
Here we go. Both competitors in the middle of the ring. And they're trading blows here. Robbie McCann going right back to that head of the Apocalypse. And the Apocalypse, he's a little woozy. But the Apocalypse is still in this fight, JL.
Well, you'd be a little woozy, too, if you just went almost 20 minutes toe-to-toe with Robbie McCann.
Well, we're in this third fall, and it's the deciding fall here, but it also has a 10-minute time limit as the Apocalypse going to work with those headbutts. A lot of guts on his part after that chair shot he took outside the ring, and a knee takes down the muscle, Robbie McCann. But now the Apocalypse, he's going right to the face. It looks like he has him in a chin lock, perhaps?
It looks like that's what it is, Chuck. Now, why is he reversing the fortunes on him? This isn't right.
So the Apocalypse and Robbie McCann, they need to be going for that quick fall. There's a 10-minute time limit in this fall as well.
All right, go out there and do that, Jason. I know what he's up to. I mean, he's not up to anything.
Jason Allen has that hammer, that mallet outside the ring, JL.
Didn't have to do a thing. Just tease Apocalypse that he's got his hammer. That's all it takes. Little distractions every now and again can give the advantage to my man, Robbie McCann.
I would say that's a big mistake on the part of Jason Allen. But however, Robbie McCann comes from behind, and he hit him with the stunner, JL. And wait, he hooks the leg.
It's over with.
Gets a no!
Come on!
The Apocalypse.
That's a slow count, ref.
Apocalypse kicks out at 2, albeit barely.
That was a slow count, Chuck, and you know it.
And we've seen in this first fall, both competitors were getting a lot of 1 counts, but now we're getting to the nitty-gritty in the third fall, and every pinfall attempt matters in this JL.
I don't know why you don't call that as the way you saw it. That was a slow count.
And it looked like Robbie McCann just took down Apocalypse with an ace crusher, and he only gets a 2 count.
That's another 3. The slow counting ref.
JL, referee Andrew McAllister, he was down there, and the Apocalypse, he kicked out, JL, and you know it.
This isn't right. Robbie should have won already.
Yes, we are now getting down to crunch time, the nitty-gritty here in this third fall, JL. And it's been a very competitive matchup.
Where's Jackson Pride? Get him outside the ring there. I mean, what? No, don't do that!
Jackson Pride and Jason Allen still lurking outside the ring. The referee, he's not doing a thing about both of those competitors being out.
Nothing he can do.
They're not official participants in this match.
They're not harming anyone, are they?
But the Apocalypse, he has the advantage of Robbie McCann, but he is physically spit, and he DDTs Robbie McCann. And now he goes over, and he hooks the leg, referee down there, and he only gets a 2 count.
That was a fast count. It was only 1.
JL, that was a 2 count, and you know it.
I know nothing of the sort, Chuck.
Well, referee Andrew McAllister, his counts have been very thorough and consistent.
I don't believe that at all. He's favoring Apocalypse.
JL.
I call it the way I see it.
And that's not down the middle.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I say, is Robbie McCann right now pulls Apocalypse to the middle of the ring. What does Robbie McCann have in mind?
It's over with. It's over with.
He's actually going to do it. He's actually going to do, well, you know what elbow it is, and he hits it right in the chest of the Apocalypse.
That's the Imperial elbow.
The Imperial elbow, if you will. Robbie McCann.
Oh, he's wound up. Look at him go.
And
all right.
A headbutt right to the face of the Apocalypse, and he only gets a 2 count.
That should have been a 3. That's another slow count. That's 3 slow counts I've seen.
Robbie McCann went right back to work on that skull, on that head of Apocalypse, but to no avail. He only got a 2 count, and now he's bringing Apocalypse back into the ring. Oh, he's laying some.
I got caught up in it. I think we're about to run out of time, Chuck.
Knee from the second rope right to the temple by Robbie McCann to Apocalypse. He's trying to roll him up. He gets him to the middle of the ring. Very wise maneuver, hooks the leg, and he only gets a 2 count.
Another slow count.
Robbie McCann only able to get a 2 count. Both competitors are physically spent in this match, but there's still a lot of fight left in both of them, especially Apocalypse.
Problem is, we're coming down to the wire, Chuck. I think we're less than 5 minutes.
And Robbie McCann, he's signaling for perhaps the Iron Claw. We've seen him use this maneuver to great effect in the past. And yes, indeed, he has the Iron Claw executed.
It's over with. It's over with now, Chuck. No, not a reversal.
Apocalypse reverses into a claw of his own. Robbie McCann is in trouble here. He can get defeated with his own signature hold.
He won't do it. Don't give up, Robbie. Don't give up.
The referee, he's right there. And Robbie McCann, he has not signaled submission as of yet. However, the Apocalypse, he has Robbie McCann down. He's rolling him down on his shoulders. Referee down there. He's making the count. Apocalypse gets just a 2 count, but he still has the claw hold on the temple of Robbie McCann. Right in the middle of the ring, and he gets just a 1 count on that one. Robbie McCann trying to work his way back up to his feet, and he's fighting back on the Apocalypse. He breaks his hand, and he has a claw on Apocalypse, JL.
It's only a few minutes left. Give up, Apocalypse. You know what's good for you.
If I were both of these competitors, I would be going for the pinfall for the 3 count. It only takes 3 seconds to pin a guy for the victory, JL.
That's right. But he's got to wear him down, and these guys are trying to go the distance. I don't understand it. If I was Apocalypse, I'd just give up.
Well, time is ticking. I don't think Apocalypse has any quit in him, JL.
And that's the problem. He's boneheaded, thick-headed. He won't give up, and I don't understand it. He needs to give up. Just give Robbie the win and move on with your life.
And I'm sure that's why Apocalypse got his shoulder up at 2, isn't it, JL?
Let's not talk about that.
And another 2 count on the claw hold by Robbie McCann. Apocalypse, he's working his way back up to his feet. Robbie McCann, and he's fighting back. The Apocalypse fighting back on Robbie McCann, and the hold is released, but now Robbie McCann with the right hand, and a headbutt by Apocalypse, and another headbutt, and a third headbutt. Robbie McCann with the right hand rocks Apocalypse. Both men physically spit in this matchup, but neither man has given an inch in this match either. And Apocalypse with a right hand, and another right hand by Robbie McCann. Both men continue to trade blows, and Apocalypse, he has him in a...
Oh, he reversed it on him, Chuck!
I could not tell from this vantage point. It looked like Apocalypse was trying some type of pin combination on Robbie McCann, but to no avail. And a rock bottom by Robbie McCann on Apocalypse. He hooks on, and he only gets a 2 count, JL.
Slow counting!
What a matchup we're witnessing here on Friday night at the Foundry, JL.
We're down to the wire now, Chuck.
Yes, indeed. And Robbie McCann, he's going up to that second rope, perhaps deviating from his game plan. Wait, Apocalypse! We have just seconds left in this matchup. Apocalypse goes up, and a super prophecy from the second rope. But Robbie McCann rolls out of the ring, and the time limit has expired in this matchup with both men one fall apiece. And unfortunately for many fans, but not unfortunately for Empire or Robbie McCann is still the grand champion. But what a matchup, JL.
That's right. That's all it took, Chuck. We just had to wait out the clock.